Yo, what's going on, guys? Today I have a third Genesis deck profile for you, and this is going to be a combo deck. Like I said, first profile that we did was a control deck. The second one was more of a mid-range deck, and this is a pure gas combo deck. And I don't think there gets anything more combo than a deck like Dragunity. Dragunity is one of the most heavy combo decks I've ever seen in my life. I've been working on this with Nick. He thinks this deck can get a little bit better. I think this is pretty good, and that's because of the discard outlet. So we're working with we're testing other engines right now. So this could be improved upon in the future. But for now, this is a deck that we tried. I played a couple games online with it. I liked it, the way it was playing, the way it was drawing. It worked out really good. So yeah. Without further ado, if you guys enjoy, please subscribe, and let's go ahead and jump into the profile. And make sure you stick around for the end because I do have a one-card combo for you. Again, you have to discard cards, but if you see a card, you can make a crazy, crazy M board. Okay, so here is the actual list. I know this looks crazy. There are so many one-ofs, but just like in normal combo fashion, what else can you expect, right? This is a pure gas combo deck. You're going all in. You're synchro pumping out. You're summon exceed monsters. You're going crazy. This is the deck for you. So what we have here is 3 Dragon Ravine, 3 Ramus. This is your bread and butter. Is what you're looking for. Everything else in the deck is just ways to get to this. That's really what it is. So for your other starters in the deck, we have 3 copies of Foxy, 3 Ogre Dance, 2 copies of Xiamen, and 3 Gold Sark. Now the reason that Xiamen is at 2 is because this is a not optimal starter. So you're not going to be able to do a full board from this, but it pairs with a couple other cards so that if you see Xiamen plus like something, you could still do a combo, plus Xiamen can still do punk lines to get you somewhere regardless. It's just not going to go anywhere too crazy, but you can play with Xiamen still. And 3 copies of Foolish Burial Goods for the 1 copy of Rainbow Bridge, so that allows you to get into your Ravine still. So yeah, so that's all your starters up here. You have 20 starters because the third Ravine is over here, which is really good, right? You have 20 cards in your deck that say you can do a crazy combo. So on an average hand going first, you're going to see two to 3 of them, and then going second, you're supposed to see 3 of them, math-wise, 50-50, right? So, yeah, for the rest of the deck of things that are not starters, we have 1 copy of DD Crow for our 1 hand trap because it's searchable through our Synchro Monster, our Gaydurg. Then we also have 1 copy of Rising Scale, 1 Deer Node, 1 copy of Armogram, 1 Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Primal Dragon. So this card is part of a really cool package. Shout out to, I think, someone in the Dragunity Discord who found this. Very cool. 1 copy of Tachyon Transmigration. This is how we're going to beat Dark Ruler no more. 1 copy of Hush Psychic Minister. It has to be this card. He is very important for the combo. 1 copy of Legatus. Again, bread and butter. 1 copy of Gisarme. Nick figured out a line with this card to make the combo work in Genesis format, which is awesome. 1 copy of Baby Rock. You do not need this in every combo. The combo I'm going to show you does not need this, but there are other combos that do. 1 copy of the Ringo Worm, 1 copy of Black Garden. Same thing with Garden. You do not always need Garden, but there is combos that do need it. So again, this is a very high skill ceiling deck, and you really have to know how to play it to do everything properly. I'm going to lie, I am not even that great at this deck. This is more of a Nick deck himself. I am just representing it because I have a channel. That's why I'm going to reference him a lot in this video. 2 copies of each Dragon Ruler because you don't want your Chasma to be dead if you draw 1 of them, so you want them to be live. Also, it's not like these are terrible cards to see overall. We have 1 copy of Salvation, 1 copy of Kobo Equal for the Salvation, 1 copy of Zephyros, and 1 copy of Black Goat Laughs for the Foolish Burial Goods, so that if you have a combo already and you have goods, you can use Black Goat Laugh as more of a board breaker if you want to send it. This card is also a great draw or a great discard off of Dragon Ravine, obviously. Going to the extra deck, we have just like all of the gas in here. We have 1 copy of Lars, Divine Golden Shadow Dragon, Druxion. I cannot believe this card is 0 points. It is crazy to me. This card searches and can tag out for another monster. Insane to me that this is 0 points, but it is. 1 copy of the original 107, 1 copy of Eclipse, 1 copy of Chasma, 1 Muddy Mud Dragon. Yes, we're going to need this. 1 copy of Punk Jam Dragon Drive, 1 Gaydurg, 1 copy of Agrabear, 1 copy of Gormafraber. I'm not even going to, I don't know how to properly say that. 1 copy of Ancient Fairy Dragon, 1 copy of Excel, 1 copy of Dispater, 1 copy of Crystal Wing, and 1 copy of Horn Source. The one thing I wanted to make very clear, every combo ends on different things. The combo I'm going to show you is actually going to make Crystal Wing to go and use the Crystal Wing to go into Dispater to get additional interrupts, which is kind of funny. So yeah, you're going to actually use Crystal Wing as just a level 8 body to go into this. You can use something like Excel if you want to, but I use Crystal Wing in the line. It's perfectly fine. But yeah. So yeah, every end board ends a little bit differently, so something to keep in mind. For the side deck, I just have 3 copies of Cosmic, 2 Crow, 3 Flying Sea, 3 Dark Ruler, 2 and 4 Kaijus. I think for Genesis format, this is fine. I have 2 of the Wind, 2 of the Fire, the pair with the Dragon Wars. So yeah, that is the deck. I'm really excited to show this to you because this combo is crazy. Like you think Genesis format and like everything being so nerfed, and you think maybe low to the ground, and the fact that something like this can exist in the format is insane. And I'm going to show you what I'm talking about right now. So let's go ahead and jump into this crazy, crazy combo. Okay, guys, so here is the combo section. Again, this is Dragunity. We're going to be discarding cards. So I have a full hand here representing the cards. I'm going to be paying life points. Ignore the life point pay. I don't pay them in this replay. Bite me. I don't feel like inputting 600 damage every time I activate a punk monster. So we're going to go activate our, what's it called? Our Ogre Dance to grab our Zeoman. Has to be Ogre Dance, by the way, because you need the extra card for the Rising Scale Banish. And then we are going to special summon the Rising Scale. Use Rising Scale to summon out Deer Node. Use our Zeoman and our Deer Note to go into Jam Dragon Drive. Deer Note, bring back the Zeoman. Jam Dragon Drive, add the Hush Psychic Minister. Overlay those two into our Dragon, our Tachyon Dragon, to then grab our other Tachyon Dragon, who then searches our Counter Trap. Next, we can use his effect on field to detach 2 to summon out the 107 Galaxy Eyes Dragon. Then we are able to special summon out the Heist Minister and synchro those two into our Muddy Mud Dragon. Next, we were able to use the Mud Dragon's effect to fuse those two into Horned Saurus. This card is a beast. Horned Saurus is a beast. When this card is summoned, you can get a field spell and place it onto your field. During your main phase, you can normal summon one dragon or dinosaur monster in addition to your normal summon. That is so good. That's such a good card. God, I wish it wasn't a fusion. Dragons and dinosaurs just don't fuse. And I don't understand how this card is supposed to be used competitively specifically, but this card is a beast. It's awesome, and I wish more decks could get to it. But besides the point, we're going to use Horned Saurus to grab our Dragon Ravine. Use Dragon Ravine, discard a card to grab our Ramus. Now we are in our Dragunity line, right? So we can go Ravine, pitch, get Ramus, grab another Ravine, pitch to get Legatus. This is Dragunity 101 now. Now from here, special out the Legatus and special out the Ramus from the graveyard. Now we are Dragon Locked from the extra deck, just something to keep in mind. We can go into our Gator effect to be able to add Zephyros, discard Zephyros effect, bounce back our Ravine. Again, take 400 damage, don't shoot me for not paying. Ravine effect again to discard another card to add Gasarme. This is where the extra normal summon and Gasarme come up. Here we are going to use our second effect of Hush Psychic Minister. This is the thing I will say that I contributed to this combo, was that you are going to use the effect to banish itself and a psychic monster to target a monster on the field and banish it until the end phase. You literally need space. You run out of space in this combo. This is like a modern Yu-Gi-Oh combo where you're running out of space in your combo. So you have to banish your own Tachyon Dragon so that you can make room to activate Horned Saurus' effect to normal summon, because this does activate and you have to immediately summon after. So we cannot clear space earlier. So we have to normal summon the Gasarme to get back our Legatus. Next, we are able to synchro summon those two into our Golmuffaber. This card allows you to re-equip the Gasarme, which we haven't used the effect of special summon yet, as a spell or trap. This is the thing that Nick figured out, which is very awesome. Huge props to him for that, for making this work in Genesis. Then we can special it out, use him and Zephyros to go into our Ancient Fairy Dragon. Ancient Fairy Dragon effect to add our Black Garden. Thank God that Gator has 2400 attack. Very funny how these things work out. Take our 2 7s, go into Chasma, detaching the Ancient Fairy Dragon. Send Tempest to be able to add our Ringo Worm. Next, we are able to activate Black Garden, bring back the Tempest, give your opponent a token. Next, we're able to special summon the Ringo Worm because they have a non-effect monster on the field. You're going to get another token from Black Garden. I just could not do it because of space on the field. Next, we are going to use our Gator and our Ringo Worm to go into our Crystal Wing. This is what I was talking about, where this is going to be more of just a bridge to get further in the combo. Again, you're going to give them another token. So now they have 3 tokens from Black Garden. Use Black Garden's effect to destroy the tokens so that you can summon out Gator, because 2400 attack. Each token is 800 attack. Now, this is where you have a free Gator Surge. If you have an extra Wing Beast or Dragon in your hand, you can add TD Crow here and discard it. I just send a Ramus just to have it in graveyard as follow-up. But this is where if you have an extra card, you can discard that card and add DD Crow just as an extra layer of interruption if you wanted to. Then you can overlay the Gaydurg and the Hornsaurus to go into our Volzar Lars. Again, this is a dragon monster, so it's generic, also 0 points. Crazy if you think about it. Next, we are able to use our Ringo Worm in the graveyard. We can perform a synchro summon this turn, so we can summon a level 2 tuner / non-tuner. Use that to synchro summon with the Crystal Wing to go into our Dispater. Dispater effect to get back the Ancient Fairy Dragon from our Banished. Then overlay those two to go into our Eclipse as our final end board piece. Go to end phase, our Banished Tachyon Dragon comes back from the Hutch Psychic Cleric. And now here is our M board. We have a pop sending blaster for Chasma. We have a face-up card negate with Lars. We have a monster negate / pop, depending if they have a banished card with Dispater. We have a Speller Trap negate with Eclipse, Dragon Roar of Cataclysms. And then we have the 107 Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon, which is allowing us to able to activate Tachyon Transmigration from the hand to negate any card. This is what you are using to beat Dark Ruler no more. No decks beating this. This is an insane M board. This is ridiculous. They need multiple Dark Rulers to be able to out this. Is the only way you're beating this. This is ridiculous. Again, it's crazy. I can't stress it enough. The fact that you can do something like this still in Genesis, I think personally is awesome. Again, is it the most consistent? No. Like, obviously, you have to play a lot of bricks in a Dragunity deck, right? So, do I think this is going to go the crazy extra mile? I don't think this is going to be winning the Invitational in Anaheim or anything like that. But to say that you want to go to your local Genesis event and play something like this, or even maybe the Saturday Genesis event at a YCS and play this, I think a lot of people will be caught off guard, especially if they're not playing things like Fua, Droll and Lockbird, things like that nature. You can really take advantage of how the format is shaping up once it gets more straightened out. But for now, this is a insane M board that is so hard to break. A lot of people are focusing on Engine, and you can do no different and just completely blow them out of the water with how much pushes you have. That's not even getting back into the pushes with your actual backup stuff, right? Because next turn you have Dragon Roars that can come back between the blaster you're going to send, the Tempest, and then you also have Dragunity Armogram, the main deck guy, this guy in the main deck, so that you can be able to make an additional push on the next turn with a lot of bodies if for some reason the game does not end. So yeah, that is going to do it for the deck. Again, crazy combo, insane combo deck. I hope you guys enjoy. Please subscribe if you did. Again, huge shout out to Nick and the Dragunity Discord for this combo and deck profile. And one more thing, if you guys are purchasing any cards, please use the affiliate links down below. I would greatly appreciate it. It helps the channel, and I want to use the money for free tournaments as prizes for you guys to play for Genesis. So please use that link. It means a lot, and it would be awesome to give back to the community for some free tournaments. So yeah. Again, we're going to be working on new versions of this in the future. We are looking into already a new version that can bridge into, same thing, we can bridge into the Hornsaurus in a different way. But again, maybe that'll be for a future video. So again, hope you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe, use the affiliate link, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.